Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, my California brother. How are you?
My sister from another mister.
That's right. That's right. I love it when you're here in the kitchen. Makes me so happy. We have a couple great items with you, but what's really exciting is that our first item together, not only is it from Kuhn Rikon, $18.99, Swiss engineering, this is also a one-time only.
Oh.
And a one-time only. They don't often give us those on In the Kitchen with Julia, so this is extra exciting. A one-time only means the price is killer, but the price is not going to last for long. In fact, it's only going to last to the end of In the Kitchen with Julia today. And In the Kitchen with Julia is only 3 hours as opposed to the normal 4. So until 2 p.m. Eastern time, you can grab the Kuhn Rikon set of 2 classic shears, classic kitchen shears, for $23.98 or $7.99 on an easy pay. Again, the price goes up at the end of the show. You've never seen them presented at this low of a price, and there's no reorder. There's 2 colors remaining. We have it for you in the red, which you see right there.
The red that I'm using right here. Set of 2. There's the 2.
We also have the set of 2 in the gray. And I believe we sold out of the navy, right?
Oh, are we out of navy?
Yes, that is
I'm
sold
sorry.
out.
Never mind.
Okay.
Those right there. Act like you didn't see it right there.
I never saw nothing.
Okay, let's talk about, first off, Kuhn Rikon, a Swiss company that started in 1899. They are geniuses at engineering things, and they've made the heaviest duty. Now, this is the heaviest duty shears. We've had Kuhn Rikon shears for years here, very popular. This is the heaviest duty one. These are my garden shears. I have kitchen shears that I use. These are the ones, I used them this morning. I pruned actually one of my tomato plants. I was pruning it this morning. As I was walking out to my car, I'm like, oh, hang on a second. I ran and grabbed it. I don't know if you guys do that. If you're gardening at home, you know what I'm talking about. You see something like, let me take care of it.
Gotta do it.
Here's the difference. Okay, so there's a spring right here, and I'm gonna just show you a regular set of shears that I grabbed. Scissors, shears. Here's the difference between scissors and shears. There's a spring here. There's no spring in these. So what does that mean? It means that it adds strength. So let me grab something like, let me just grab this piece of woven rope here, okay? And so what this allows you to do is to cut things, cut branches, prune your hedges, cut sticks if you need to, or maybe flower arrangements. Now, if you try that with a set of these, what's going to happen? Look, it's going to kind of. Okay, can you guys see that?
We all know that.
It just does. It doesn't cut it. It goes in between those, so you don't have to have big muscles. It just works easily. These are food grade safe. So what that means is you could use this to go right through the
bones and stuff.
A breast cavity of a chicken wings if you need to. You can spatchcock a chicken with these. I just always recommend that you hand wash any blade that you get. And here's another great feature: it locks into place. So when you store them, it's safe. I can hold this here, and then when you go to use it, Julia, just give it a squeeze. You see that opens up? And it goes like that. Okay.
Lefty, righty?
Lefty, righty, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do some around the house stuff. So maybe you have linoleum and you want to cut a piece. So again, you have perfect accuracy here. So I can go right down that line. You can follow a line, see there? If you're crafting, it's excellent for that. Here's carpet. So you could cut indoor, outdoor carpeting if you need to. Maybe you have this siding. This is aluminum siding right here. Don't worry about metal. It'll cut through metal. The thickness of this gauge, Julia, is so thick that this is actually sheet steel.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so this is heavy duty. You can see this isn't just like a piece of aluminum. This will actually cut that steel like this. So if you could do this, don't worry about your garden. Don't worry about your projects. If you're breaking down boxes, you can see, take a look. Now here's the best part to sharpen it. All you do, go like this.
It self-sharpens?
It self-sharpens, and then now I could take those same set of shears, come in here, and maybe I want to cut out a recipe or something, and then I could just...
Cauliflower chips look good.
Yeah, there you go. And then I could just sort of come in here and still do something like this nice, thin...
So it's like the heavy-duty stuff from like your metals and your carpets to delicate things like wrapping paper, magazine articles, things like that. Okay, so we're down just to 2 different colorways, and you're getting 2 of them. Don't forget, at this one-time only price. That means the price goes away at 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's the end of In the Kitchen with Julia today. You can do the set of 2 in the red that you see in Jeremy's hand right there, and then I have the set of 2 in the gray, which means one stays in the house, one stays out the house. One's in the shed, one's in the kitchen, one's in the garage, one's in the craft room. Because we call them kitchen shears, But they're all over your house, Shears.
They really are.
They're everything you need, Shears.
Yeah, and I mean, how many times do you just have to open up something like bacon, ham?
Right.
I mean, frozen vegetables. You know, you're going to need shears. So you want to have a good set of shears. Maybe you've got some older shears. Maybe they're kind of rusted. Maybe it's time to replace them. These are the good ones. These are the heavy duty. They're just so easy to use. So even if I wanted to just open up this ham and go around this way like this, one thing that I love to do, Julia, is like when I do a piece of bacon, is I'll actually kind of fold it. Okay, imagine this is bacon, by the way, okay? Is I fold it in half here, and then I will cut pieces of bacon right over the top of a pan. So I'm not using a cutting board. I'm not using a knife.
For your frittatas and things like
that.
Yeah,
just right over the top. Use this. I mean, cut you know, celery or herbs or things like this. And again, this is food grade safe, so it won't affect. Oh,
it smells really good. That strawberry.
California strawberries, by the way.
A bite of it.
Try it. They're so good. I ate one right before. They're delicious.
Oh.
Aren't they yummy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's really good. You cut things. I'm going to eat the strawberry.
Okay, here. Okay. Another great hack. Use your kitchen shears here for your herbs. So here I've just got some rosemary. If you grow your own herbs, nothing better than fresh herbs. Thyme, oregano, marjoram, savory, rosemary. Just cut it like this. You don't have to use, you know, you could use a knife for this, but it's just easier just to do this. And if you're just doing that, give them a wipe. And I mean, look, go like this, and they store up. You're getting 2 of them.
It makes it so easy. It makes it so fast and efficient. And that's what we want, is more efficiency as much as possible.
Absolutely. And then, okay, let's get into some crafting. So
really
maybe we've got, right, just go ahead. You eat that strawberry. I'll keep going. One of us has got to work, Obi.
There's one of us got to work. All right, you do it.
Okay, so even like ribbon, you know, again, these are nice and sharp. They're accurate, so I can easily just use this and cut right through. There's wire in there.
I was going to say, that's the ribbon with the wire in it, right?
Yeah, it's got the wire there. Oh, let me hold it if I can hold it. And even talk about wire, like, you know, this pipe cleaner stuff, these things here. Again, I could, if you're crafting, you have the right set of shears. Again, don't try that with these regular scissors because, you know, oh, that one.
It cuts, but it's not like
that one was a bad example. Yeah, usually they won't cut.
Burnt.
If you make your own flower arrangements, these are the ones you want. They have the spring in there.
So, they make all the difference in making flower arrangements. It makes me get really creative with my flower arrangements, actually, because I'm not like struggling with the rose stems. I'm not struggling with the hydrangea stems because it cuts right through.
And if you're breaking down boxes, these are shears that you want to use. I love it too, even for just like a celery. Again, just cut this right over the top of what you're doing. I love this because it's just easier. There's no mess.
There's no mess. No cutting board to clean.
No cutting
board. Out. No knife to clean.
I could even go down the middle here if I wanted to. Let me turn this around this way and just kind of go long ways and then put these together. And then again, oops, just like that there. You got a jumper.
You got a jumper.
A little flying.
You got a jumper.
Flying
Whoa.
celery. There you go.
They're going everywhere. Remember, you're getting a set of 2. We started with 4 different colors. We're down to 2, and it's the red and it's the gray. Doesn't matter what color you get. You will find yourself. I'm still using my first pair of Kuhn Rikon shears that I got. Got probably in 2019 when I first moved here.
Sure.
Because I remember being on In the Kitchen with Mary, Alberti popping on. I was brand new. He goes, "Do you have these? You have to have these."
You got to get them.
And I was like, okay, I'll get them. They are a game changer. I literally use them every single day in some capacity. Every day.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Every day.
Same. And I mean, again, we call it, David Venable calls this the devil's packaging.
I know he does.
You know, these guys right here. Anytime.
Clamshell.
Clamshell packaging.
It is impossible.
It's a
Who
pain.
invented that?
It's such a pain in the hand. So again, all you're going to do here is go like this. And whether you're doing plastic or, again, any of those hard to cut open packages, you're going to use this in the kitchen. You're going to use this in your storage shed. You're going to use these in your garden. They are just the best of the best. Kuhn Rikon, Swiss engineering, goes back to 1899. You get 2 of them. So again, keep one in your kitchen and then use one in your garden. And at this value,
the value is insane. $32.98. I believe.
That's what
this is the first time it's ever been at this price. That you've ever seen it presented at this price.
24, and it's free shipping.
And it's free shipping. So yeah, where have you been?
Happy birthday! I just got here a little bit ago. Hey, and you know
where
how
have you
long?
been?
Do you know how long I've been here at QVC?
Long.
In October, it'll be 27 years. I made my first appearance.
How is that possible?
I was in college. I was just a little snot-nosed brat.
What was the first thing you ever presented? Was it knives?
It was knives.
It was knives.
It was knives, yeah. And so this is in the world of knives. It's a blade. But again,
the king of the blade.
The thing with the blade. And again, hey, try this with your green onions. And even if you've got to cut that little rubber band there, just straight up. You know what?
I love green onions so much.
Green onions and blue cheese is like my favorite combo.
Wait, what?
Dip it in blue cheese and just go right in with it.
I would rock that.
It's great.
No one else will hang out with us, though.
We can't talk to each other.
We can only talk to each other.
We're going to have to face opposite directions.
Else.
But it's so good.
But boy, would that be delicious.
Yeah.
That sounds so good. Okay, a set of 2. It's K92401. You can place your order on the app. You can give us a call, 800-500-7590. That is the dedicated QVC 2 phone line. Gets you ahead of the game. But when we're talking about a one-time only price, that means the price goes away at the end of In the Kitchen with Julia, which is normally 4 hours. Today, it's only 3. We have an hour of lock and lock afterwards at 2.
Oh, very cool.
So at the strike of 2 p.m. Eastern time, this price goes away. It goes right back up. But it's also on top of that, free shipping and handling. So that's extra money in your pocket. And if you already have Kuhn Rikon shears, you can't have enough because you can literally stash these in every single room for a myriad. Do you like the use of the word myriad?
What a vocabulary you have. Look at you,
right.
Mrs. Smarty Pants.
Smarty Pants. For a myriad of uses, whether it's, because this is food grade construction, correct?
Yeah.
So whether it's for your food and your proteins and your chickens, or it's for your wrapping room. Do you have a wrapping room? You're so
Is that
cool
a room that you're like, yo, my name is Jeremy.
Yes.
And I like cutting everything. Okay.
That's what a wrapping room is.
It's a wrapping room. Okay, here, again, let's show the difference between like scissors and shears. Shears have a spring in there. What that does, it adds leverage so you can cut hard things. Regular shears, there's no spring in there. So again, this is braided rope right here. Okay, easily goes through there. Use these for your flower arrangements. Use these in your garden. You're gonna love these for the garden. They're the best garden shears.
It's also ergonomic. It feels good in the hand.
Yeah.
If you have any dexterity issues, that spring helps you get there.
Yeah, and again here, look, I can't even cut this. It like splits these regular scissors like that. It took me so much just to get through there. These guys here, and again, whether you're cooking, whether you're crafting, whether you just have little projects, breaking down boxes, cutting open recipes, eating strawberries.
I'm just over here hulling strawberries and then eating them. I'm hulling and eating, hulling and eating. Hey,
Spatchcock
that
chicken.
red, what?
I just said spatchcock and chicken. Go ahead, I was just still going through my spiel stuff.
No, that's okay, I like your spiel.
Thanks.
Last call in this set of 2. Remember, you're getting both of them in the red. If you want this, you have to order quickly, K92401. And if you want the set of 2 in the gray, fewer than 300 remain.
Oh.
I promise it won't come with strawberry juice all over it. That's just mine. Shipping for free, guys. You're saving $11.52. They're coming home for $7.99 on an easy pay. And the price goes away at the end of our show at 2 p.m. It's K92401. What are you eating? Ham?
Oh, ham.
Oh, a little ham.